Did you know the average credit score in America is 695 and the average American has 4 credit cards? One benefit of credit cards is their ability to help you build your credit score, but credit cards can be deceiving and lead to a debt trap. Credit scores are used by many agencies when deciding to give you a loan, what interest rates to charge, or even by some employers to judge responsibility. It's important to take your credit score seriously, but this doesn't mean you need to approach this challenge in conventional ways. Let's look at a few ways that you can build your credit score without a credit card. But first, what exactly is a credit score? It's a number that represents how likely you are to pay back a loan and pay it back on time. It primarily takes into account the number of credit cards and loans you have, how much money you owe, and if you pay bills on time. Think of 3 friends. Now imagine, every time they ask to borrow a pencil, you can see a number above their head that tells you how likely you are to get the pencil back. That's basically a credit score for pencils. Why would I want a good credit score? Well, a higher credit score will make it easier to get larger loans and better rates on those loans, resulting in lower payments and interest paid. But why would I want to avoid credit cards when trying to build my credit score? Credit cards can also damage your credit score severely. They encourage impulse spending and can easily lead to you spending more than you have, all of which can lead to major money problems. So how do I build one without a credit card? First, you can get a credit builder loan. These are specifically for building credit. With these loans, the lender holds the loaned money for you in a separate account until the loan is paid back. This is almost like a savings program. Or get a secured loan. Similar to a credit builder loan, your bank will offer you a loan and the money in your account is used as collateral. These are also referred to as passbook or CD loans in some cases. Or you can become an authorized user on a credit card. As an authorized user on a family member's credit card, the payment history of the original owner will be added to your payment history going forward. The biggest benefit is you don't even need to use the card for you to get the payment history. Just make sure you choose someone who has a long track record of paying on time. Next, you can try peer-to-peer loans. Many sites and reputable services have set up ways for you to get a loan from a peer instead of a bank. These are loans that are offered by an individual and the interest goes back to them. Need to get a car? Auto loans to buy your first car can also be a great way to get your credit up and running. You can also try adding recurring payments. Some credit reporting services allow you to add your rent, utility, or even phone bills onto your credit score. Lastly, a secured credit card. This is a credit card that is backed by a cash deposit. The amount you deposit is usually the same as your credit limit. You use these the same way as a normal credit card, however, you'll receive the cash back once you close the account. These will work like credit cards too, with interest accruing and making payments before or on your due date each month. While using these methods are a great way to build credit without a credit card, there are a few drawbacks. First, you may not have an ideal account mix. This is because you may only have installment loans, which mean a fixed payment every month, and no revolving credit, which means the minimum amount owed changes. Secondly, the credit utilization ratio may not be applicable and this can have negative effects. However, using any of these methods to start your credit journey can make it easier to learn about and maintain good credit. The best way to build your credit is with good credit habits. These include paying your bills on time or before they're due, keeping your credit utilization low, not opening too many new accounts, and keeping track of your credit so you know where you are in your journey. Having strong credit can help you buy your first house, land your dream job, and give you access to better financial tools, making it easier to increase your wealth. Having a credit card is a big responsibility. While they can be beneficial in the long run if used properly, they are not a necessity to building credit. And living without one may make it easier to live within your means.